So, welcome to Indigo Minx Tarot, where we have fun exploring our intuition. Today, I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for what do you need to do to reach your highest potential. This is a general reading. Use what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. I have 3 piles. Pile number 1 is the red jasper. Pile number 2 is the rose quartz. And pile number 3 is the purple amethyst. Please take a moment to meditate, to breathe, to pray, to send your intentions out to the universe so they can send you an answer to help you reach your highest potential. Once the pile that belongs to you has called out to you, please proceed to the timestamp and enjoy your reading. Thank you. Hello, sweethearts. This is group number 1. We have the red jasper here. Put this to the side. Now let's see what the universe has to tell you. What advice do they have to give you in regards to reaching your highest potential? So we have the 5 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. Okay, looks like there's a bit of a journey that needs to be taken, but let's see what other cards we have here so we can get a bigger or fuller picture. So we have the 4 of Swords, Temperance, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Ace of Worlds, which is kind of like the Ace of Pentacles. And we have some oracle cards. We have let's see here. We have the Antelope Spirit. Life is a speeding up. I don't know if you guys can see that. We have the Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. Very good advice. We have Elaine Chang from my Literary Riches Tarot Oracle. I love it. Also, it's a great tarot or oracle card for oracle deck for reading recommendations. So if you like to read, this might be a great place to start to help you on your journey. But it's Elaine Chang, Fate. And then we have the Moon. Okay, let's see here. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Now, these 2 cards usually deal with a sense, or 5s in general usually deal with some kind of conflict within yourself, maybe with the way where you want to see yourself, where you want to be, or who you think you should be, and maybe where you are currently and how you view yourself. I think you're in a place where things are moving, things are changing, and you don't know really which way to go. You don't know who to go for help. You don't know how to deal with these changes. With this Five of Pentacles, she's by herself. She seems lonely. She seems like an outcast, defeated. But I see this, and I see this Hierophant here, which when I think of Hierophant, I think of a teacher gaining some kind of wisdom. And I think that this message is saying that there is someone out there. There is someone who cares for you, who is offering maybe friendship. Because usually when I see the Ace of Cups, it sounds like a new friendship, a new connection, a new partnership. Someone who is offering you this cup, offering this wisdom to help you get through this energy of unpredictable. The wheels are turning, but you're not in control. And I think what it's telling you is that you need to look to these people around you, friends, families, mentors, teachers, people in your life who you trust, to help you and guide you through this difficult time that you might be experiencing. But I see that that's probably really hard for you. It's really hard for you to go to these people and ask for help or accept this cup because of this Five of Swords here, where it's about conflict, competition, maybe feeling like you do not trust these people. These people are your enemies. You want to do it on your own. But I think this is a time where you need to look to people around you and accept the offerings that they're giving you. Accept the advice, accept the love, accept the care, accept all these things to help you get through this this time in your life. And with that, you will be able to get the success, right? This is the Ace of Worlds. There's so much stuff out there for you to attain, but in order for you to attain it, you're going to have to receive this guidance, this love. You see this right below it. You see these two cards right below these two cards. You have Temperance. You have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. Equally, giving and receiving equally. And I don't know, possibly you might have a hard time receiving help, receiving things from people, or giving to people. But I think this is a time where you need to find a balance. You need to find a balance between how much you receive and how much you give to be able to attain the success. And I don't think this only has to do with money. This has to do with mentorship, care, love, time, attention, right? What are you paying attention to? What are you giving attention to? What are you spending your time on, right? Where are you spending your most important resources? And what are you getting in return? And I think you need to find a way to realign and rebalance this energy to a place where you're receiving the kind of care, concern, support, advice, mentorship that is actually going to help you attain the success that you're looking for. But I don't think this is something that's going to happen right away. I don't think this is something that you possibly can't change right away. I do see that there is an awakening that you need to go through. There is a time of rest. There is a time of quiet. And in this quiet, in this meditation, in this place with this Four of Swords, you could reach this balance. You could reach this place where you're able to balance how much you give and how much you receive, so you could attain the success. Now, here are some oracle cards here. First off, we have the Antelope Spirit. You know, this is great. You know, life is speeding up. These two cards for me, the Wheel of Fortune and Antelope Spirit, are definitely telling me the same kind of thing. That things are just moving at a pace that feels kind of out of control, feels kind of reckless. You never know what's behind the next corner, around the next bend, but it's telling you that that's okay. You have to give into that energy, take that pace, accept it, accept that pace. You can attain what you're looking for. You can focus in. You can do this work to rebalance yourself and realign your intentions with your actions. Realign your intentions with who and what you're giving your energy to. And when you're able to focus in on who and what you're giving your energy to, get those in balance, then you can attain success. And the speed at which you are attaining it will be a blessing. And it won't be a sense of anxiety. It'll be a blessing. So, and in that same extent, while you're going through this process of rebalancing yourself and reacclimating yourself to the speed in which you are changing, which things are changing, which way things are moving, right? Even though there might be a part of you that wants to stay where you are, things are moving in this direction. You need to be careful about what you put out into the universe. We have the parrot spirit that says, watch your words. It's so easy for people me, for example, to say negative things about yourself when things are not working out exactly the way you think they should. But you have to remember that what you say about yourself, what you say about your outcome, what you say about your circumstances is what you are manifesting. So manifest what you want. And the more you manifest what you want, the faster it comes to you. Now we also have this moon card and we have the fate card here. Now when I see the moon card, I see, for me, the moon card is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. Cycles. The moon moves in cycles. We have new moon, full moon. We have, and it goes around and around and around until the end of time. And I think right now you are in a cycle. You're in a new cycle where things are moving fast, things are changing, things are progressing. And I think there are steps that you need to take in order to attain the success, things that you might not be ready for, but things that you must accept, things that you must welcome into your life to attain the success. And with this new moon, I think you need to, maybe within the next month, there might be things, there might be people, there might be opportunities that might come to you, might present themselves to you. People who might give you advice, mentor you, give you ideas, support you in your ideas. And these are the people that you need to try to find a way to incorporate into into yourself. Their advice in particular. I think there's a sense of, especially when you have this moon card and you have this Elaine Chang fate card, this is a woman who was dealt a really poor deck. Her father, which is here, was someone who was an opium dealer, addict, very conservative, very strict. Very strict. And her mother was someone who was of a time where they were still binding the feet, but she was considered, even with her feet being binded, she was considered a progressive woman. It was a time where her resources were extremely limited, but she was able to move past those things, move past her conservative upbringings, move past her the limited beliefs that are around her, and she became an author who wrote things that her family would have never approved of. And she was proud, she was independent, she had her own. She lived by her own means, her own cycles. You know, and she had tough times. To see the moon there. She had tough times. She had good times. She had success. And we all have to remember that life is full of cycles. And even if right now you might be feeling like you're out in the cold, you might feel like there's no one around you that supports you, remember that things are changing. There are people out there who are willing to give you advice, who are willing to give you some emotional support, friendship. Seek these people out. Find that balance, and you will attain your success. And be very careful of what kind of energy you put out into the universe. Be very careful about that, because what you say about yourself, what you believe about yourself, is what everyone else will believe about you. So, overall, it seems like there's a lot of possibilities here awaiting for you. It seems like there's a lot of success on the horizon. Something that you can't change. Something that all you could do is just keep on moving forward. Don't run away from it. Don't get spooked. Keep on pushing forward. Keep on seeking the support. And you will definitely attain your success. You will definitely reach your highest potential. And I think that potential could be with financial, business ideas. We have a lot of ideas popping up, but I do think that there is a person out there who, if you don't know what is it that you want to do, because there doesn't seem to be something that jumps at me and says, this is what this person wants. Take the time, think about it until that epiphany comes, and then reach out to your friends, reach out to a mentor to help them, for them to help you get to that place. And I hope I hope this helps. I hope this resonated with you. If you see anything else that you think jumps out at you, please go down to the comments section and share with me your situation or possibly your ideas. And like and subscribe if you can. I really hope this resonated with you, and I really hope you appreciate it. I hope that you got something from it. If not, please check out the other piles. Maybe there'll be something in there for you. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Hello, sweethearts. This is group number 2 with the rose quartz. Let's see what the universe has to offer you for advice to attaining your highest or reaching your highest potential. Okay. Let's see what we have. The Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the World. So we have the Ace of Wands and the World in reverse. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. We have the Devil. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Tower. So it looks like we have a lot of change needing to be done for you guys. But let's keep on going. Let's see if we can get any more if we could get any more, get a better, fuller, clearer picture. We have the Eight of Crystals, Synthesis in reverse. We have the Moon. Okay, we have the Moon. And then we have the Three. We have the Three of Crystals down here. And then we have our Oracle cards, which is the Apple and the Pond, with the Ant Spirit in reverse, in protection mode. The ants are protecting you. And then we have the Lion Spirit guiding you. Okay, so off the bat, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of work that needs to be done here. I think we all have those moments in our lives where we come to a place where we have to do a lot of work, a lot of self-work, and the universe is not playing games. The universe is not taking any prisoners, okay? So, but I do see here that he has sent out his best spirit guidance, spirit animals here to guide you and give you some advice. First off, let's start with this Knight of Pentacles. Now, with this Knight of Pentacles, I see someone who might be focused on money, right? Maybe material things. Focused on attaining those material things. But I don't see someone who fully knows where or how they are going to attain those things. They're still kind of lost in that sauce. They're a hard worker. They know how to work. They know they can attain it. They know they can work for it. They just don't have the inspiration. Or, better yet, it might be a combination of there is the inspiration, but the follow through required is not there. The follow through is not there. You might be a person who possibly have many ideas. You have sparks of creativity, right? Right? You have these great ideas. You have these great thoughts like, oh wow, I'm going to do this. Oh wow, I'm going to do that. And then, it comes to the part where you have to actually do the work. You have to do the work. And that's where you fall short of success. Now, I think that, this is not a permanent situation. It seems to me that there is a change. There is change on the horizon. The universe is about to kick you in the butt. You have this devil. And you have the Tower card. Now, when these two cards come up to me, when these two cards come together, it means that there's a habit that you got to change. And the universe is going to let you know why you got to change it. You see, you see how the legs of this thing's on fire? Okay? There's something you have to change, and the universe is going to show you why you need to change it. And in between, and this is, look at this. You have in between, normally you have the Nine of Pentacles. It's about success, abundance, fulfillment. You've attained everything that you wanted to attain materially, right? This is what the knight wants. The knight wants this Nine of Pentacles. They want this Nine of Pentacles so much. But what's stopping them? that last step. That last step before they can get this Nine of Pentacles is the hard work. The hard work. You know? The hard work. You have the ideas, you have the creativity, and they can lead to this. But you have to change whatever is stopping you. Whatever bad habits. Whatever bad habits. Whatever bad habits is stopping you from doing the hard work to obtain this Nine of Pentacles, you have to change it. You have to change it. This could be anything. This could be watching too much TV. This could be, you know, sleeping too much. This could be, you know, going out there and hanging out with your friends too much. You know, any overindulgences that you are doing that's stopping you from sitting down and being the creative that you are, so that you could attain this, the follow through to attain this. This is a very hard thing to do. I think this is a hard thing to do for many people. But fortunately for you, the universe has stepped in. The universe has stepped in to force you to change. Some people get scared when they see a tower, but I see it as an opportunity to change who you are. This tree was tall, and now it's not so tall, right? It's not so tall anymore, but it can still grow. And there might be another tree underneath it that was being blocked. The shade of this tree was blocking your tree. And now your tree can grow because this tree is no longer as tall as it was before. So when a tower comes, I see there's an opportunity to rebuild, to regrow, to transform. To transform. Transform from the devil into something that's even more beautiful. And attain this Nine of Pentacles. Now we have some more cards here. We have this Eight of Crystals. We have the Moon. Now, I think, this Eight of Crystals, normally, when in this deck in particular, I look at it as an opportunity to take your ideas, combine them, and bring them to light. Create them. Bring them from the realm of thought and dream and imagination into reality. Just something that we can hold, right? Take him out of this space, the subconscious, and bring him into something that is physical. And like I said, that hard work, this is just confirming. You have to take your thoughts and your dreams, your creativity. You have to take your creativity. You got to take them out of this subconscious dream world, this fantasy world, this place where it's not a reality, it's just a thought. You have to take them out of this world and bring them to the physical. You have to bring them to the physical. You have to synthesize these ideas. You have to create these ideas. You can no longer keep these ideas to yourself. You can no longer keep these ideas in your brain. You need to bring them out. And I think with this tower, it's going to force you to, or you're going to, if you resist it, it's going to show you what happens when you don't. So either way, there's a lesson to be learned here. You can push forward and take your ideas and create them, or you can allow the universe to show you what happens when you don't. Either way, I think it's a blessing. It's something that you're going to grow from. And I hope to see it lead to a reversal of these cards. And you're able to have this success, have the success that you're looking for, have the success that this knight is looking for, right? Have the success that this knight is looking for, because it's within your grasp. You just have to make some changes. Okay. Now we have some of these oracle cards here. Okay, we have the pond, right? We have the apple. Now, when I see the pond, dark, murky water, we have the apple. When I see a dark, murky water, I see something deep hidden, the subconscious, the inner workings, you know, your ideas. This pond is your ideas. Your ideas are in this pond. And this apple, I look at it as like starting a new project, or starting like hard work, like labor, right? Like whenever I see an apple, I think of like when you give your teacher an apple because she's doing a good job. I give my teacher an apple because she's a good teacher. I think this is in the combination of these, we need to take these murky ideas that you might have. They might not be fully formed, they might not be fully clear, but they're there, right? And try to bring them into reality, right? Do the hard work, right? Earn this apple, earn the golden apple, right? Bring this murky, dirty, whatever water, and clean it up, beautify it, and make it into this golden apple. Once you're able to do that, I think once you're able to take these ideas, whatever this idea is, right? Whatever this idea is, once you're able to do that, this will be what you attain. This apple for doing the good work, doing hard work, being a good teacher, being a good entrepreneur, being a good whatever you are. This will be your golden apple. So keep on doing the work. It might not be clear now. The idea might not be clear. It might not be fully there yet. But keep on pushing. And if you get rid of these distractions, if you get rid of that distraction, if you get rid of whatever this is, this will become clearer. You'll be able to see what this idea is. But you need to get rid of this distraction. You need to focus. Now we have some guidance from the spirit animals. We have the lion spirit, and we have the ant spirit. The ant spirit says, time to collaborate. The lion spirit says, be generous of spirit. Now I think these are great. These are great cards to come out together. I think there's a lot that you have here, that you might be trying to do on your own. There might be a lot that you're trying to do on your own, which is why maybe you're unable to do all this work, because you might need a little bit of help. Maybe the thought of doing everything on your own is overwhelming. Maybe that's the feeling you're feeling, is the overwhelming anxiety, of having to do everything, of having to attain this all by yourself. That's okay. There's people out there who's willing to help. This is in reverse. So it shows maybe that you lack a trust in getting that help from people. You lack trust in the people. Maybe you've been disappointed in the past. Maybe you've tried to reach out to people. Maybe you've tried to gain the help and assistance from the people that are close to you, and they have disappointed you. They have let you down. But I see that the line says you must be generous with spirits. You must forgive people. You must forgive that not everyone can be as ambitious as go-getter as you, right? But it doesn't mean that you still don't need people to collaborate with. You still don't need a team. You still don't need people to help you. You still don't need to help other people, right? Help yourself, help other people, have people help you. I think there is some teamwork that needs to be incorporated into your life. Maybe this vice is a selfishness. Maybe this is a selfishness that has caused you to not want to work with people because you feel like you can do it better by yourself. But the Spirit is calling you to be generous. Be generous of spirit, be giving, help those, and receive and accept the help from other people. Now, please take what resonates with you, um, and always trust your intuition to, what kind of help you want to receive and what kind of help you want to give. But definitely always try to be generous of spirit and trust people to be your partners to help you on your journey. You must allow yourself and open yourself up to that. But always trust your intuition. These are general readings. So overall, I would say that there is some work to be done. The universe is ready to show you that. For sure, the universe is going to show you that. But I see that you are a capable person. You are capable. You're very capable. And I think that with a little bit of work, a little bit of teamwork and trust, and possibly a little bit of generosity to yourself and others, you can overcome your vices and transform some of these cards into success. I think that there's success on the horizon, but there is some transformation that needs to be done first. Okay? So I hope that resonated with you, and I hope that gave you some advice. I hope that you appreciated it. I hope the universe was able to find you and give you the answers that you were looking for. If you have any thoughts or if you see anything that I didn't see, please go down in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know your situation. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave a comment. Like and subscribe if you would like. And I hope to see you again. Thank you. Hello, group number 3. How you guys doing? Let's see what the universe has to offer you today, what advice they have to give in regards to reaching your highest potential. Okay, let's see what we have. We have the Queen of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Hangman in reverse. Very impatient, I see. Okay. Now we have a lot of wand energy here. We have the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, Three of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. We have Three of Cups, Child of the World, Woman of Crystals, Devil's Play, and the Four of Crystals. Okay. I think I'm going to do this one again. Okay. Then we have Anis, Nin, the Subconscious, Sandra, Cisneros, the Body. We also have some spirit animals here. We have the Swan Spirit, the Time for a Deep Dive in reverse in the Protection position. Okay, and then we have Be Peace in the Guidance position. Okay, let's take a moment here to see what we have here, because we have a lot of cards in reverse and also a lot of fiery energy, a lot of cerebral, mental, energy in your head. There's not a lot of emotions here. There's not a lot of emotions here. Seems like you're a person who's very passionate, but not emotionally passionate. More so fiery. Maybe you're an air sign, Libra, Aries, something very fiery. Leo's very fiery, in control, in command, ready to go. Don't have time for, don't have time for time. So we have the Queen of Wands, very beautiful energy. You have a very, passionate, fiery, take charge, take control, Amazonian, I feel like you go out there and you fight for what you want. You don't have time to wait on what anybody has to say. If this is what you want to do, you're going to do it. You don't care what anybody says. I love that energy. You have this Three of Wands energy, which is all about just going out there. Maybe this is Sagittarius. Maybe you're Sagittarius. Going out there and just literally just picking your path, and just going with it. You don't have time to weigh the options. You're not weighing these options. You picked your path and you're going. You don't care what's ahead. You're just going to go there. You have no patience for that deliberation, that logic. You're not this person. You're not the woman of crystals, which is all about thinking things through, being logical. You're You don't make logical decisions. You make decisions like that, out of passion, out of instinct. You're like a lightning strike where when things hit you, you go. They go. You don't have no patience, no patience to see other possibilities. You're not seeing any other possibility but the one you've chosen, and you're going for it. Great energy, great energy. You know, you are a go getter. You're a go getter. That's great. That's great. That's great energy. But I also see that there is possibly some things you are neglecting. There's some things that you're not dealing with. You're not dealing with. Now, this might be for some. I'm seeing two different possible things here. Two different possible things, right? Two different possible things. So I'm going to give you the two different possibilities here. I love this energy. I think whoever you are definitely a boss. You know, you are a boss, and people are drawn to you. You're like the sun, bright. You know, shines over everyone. You're on top. Everybody's below. I love it. I love that energy. But I do think that there are some other things here that you might need to work on to really attain that sense of, to really truly attain your highest potential. I think there are things that you're neglecting. I think you're neglecting. There might be some pain here that you are not dealing with, that you have not released, that you have not worked through. There might be some pain here that you have not worked through. A lack of this, a lack of love, a lack, maybe a betrayal. Maybe you have been betrayed in the past. Maybe you are betrayed. Maybe, you know, you have been abandoned. You have been forgotten. Something has happened to you. Something has happened that you need to heal from. You're so strong. You're so strong. You're so strong. But I think you might be rushing through this pain. You might be rushing through this pain. You might be rushing through this pain. You might be behaving a little bit irrational because of this pain, because you are not healing this pain. You might be doing irrational things. You might be doing toxic things. You might be doing things that are hurtful and doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to you. You don't know why you're doing these things, but the reason why you're doing them, the reason why you feel like things are just not making sense anymore is because there is some pain that you are not healing. There's some pain here that you're not healing. I don't know what that pain can be. As a person, I know we all go through things. We all go through hard times. We all go through difficulties. through things. And, things sometimes start off as child's play, fun and games, and then they become very serious. And it seems that you have been unable to appreciate the blessings in your life because you have not been able to cope with these hurts, these betrayals. And I think you need to take the time, definitely need to take time to heal from them. I think this is a very important journey for you. Something that you probably personally don't want to do, right? This kind of energy here, this kind of energy here, this kind of energy here. You have no time for this. You have places to be. You have things to do. You have places to go. You don't have time to sit here and wait for these things to be healed. But I think that you need to change your perspective on this. You need to change your perspective on this. And you need to take the time to heal these hurts. Because if you don't heal these hurts, it's going to dampen. It's going to dampen this energy of yours. This is great energy. This is awesome energy. But if you don't take the time to heal these hurts, it's going to dampen that fire energy. And we don't want you to change from being this beautiful Amazon or the beautiful warrior, the amazing energy that you have here. We don't want that to change. Now we have this devil's play here. Devil's play. I think, this could be fun. This could be fun. This could be exciting. But I think you are attached to things that you don't even know that you're attached to. You're attached to these negativities, these past pains and hurts, and you're not releasing them. And I think you need to release them. You need to release them. Whatever these were, the love, the hurt, the betrayal, family love, friend love, whatever that hurt you, that betrayed you, that left you destitute, without, you need to release these connections. You need to release these connections so that you can move on and attain this. I think whatever these connections are very negative connections for you. They're not prosperous. They're not helping you. They're not allowing you to be your best self. Now let's look at these oracle cards. We have the subconscious and we have the body. Okay? Now, Anise, Nin, subconscious. I think there's she's a beautiful writer and definitely recommend checking her out. But in this particular reading, the subconscious, I think there is a lot in your subconscious, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt in your subconscious that needs to surface, right? That needs to come out. So these hidden women, right? This is you. Beautiful. Out. But there are hidden versions of you. Hidden hurts. Hidden betrayals that need to be surfaced, that need to be seen, that need to be seen. See these eyes? They need to be seen. They need to be acknowledged. You see how she doesn't want to look at them, but they're all looking at her. They're all looking at her. They're all around her. She has to acknowledge them. They're waiting for her to acknowledge them so they can be real. They can be released. They can go. And then we have the body. Now, I think that this is an interesting thing because you have the subconscious, which is like the immaterial, and we have the body, which is the material. I think that there is something, probably, maybe, possibly, there is something that you might be doing to distract yourself from these pains. And that thing might have to do with this symbology right here, right? These wands. These wands could be very distracting at times. There might be some, physical distractions you might be using. This might not resonate with everybody, but maybe there are people who this resonates with. There might be some physical distractions that you might be using to escape these pains, which is causing you to be irrational, which is causing you to allow your crown to fall off. So be very careful. Be careful. Be careful that you're not allowing yourself to, not distracting yourself with the body, with the physical, and you're neglecting the spiritual. You're neglecting your intuition. You're neglecting your subconscious. You're neglecting the pain and the hurt that's inside of you. Take the time to acknowledge these things, work through these things. Do not distract yourself with the physical. Do not distract yourself with the wands. Okay? Don't distract yourself with the wands. Now, because sometimes these wands, they are tempting. They're tempting. And you're tempted to dive into this kind of energy and distract yourself from everything else. Right? Dive into this kind of energy and distract yourself from everything else. But I'm telling you that right now, where you need to dive deep in is not in this kind of energy. Not in this kind of energy, but dive deep into this. Heal this. Heal. The wand says to heal. Heal these pains. Heal these past pains. Disconnect yourself. Disconnect yourself. Release yourself from this, so that you don't have to distract yourself. You don't have to distract yourself. You don't have to distract yourself. You can be your highest self. You can acknowledge this and be your highest self, and finally attain that peace. That peace, the dove spirit says, be at peace. In order for you to be at peace, the universe is telling you that you need to release these pains. You need to release these pains. Whatever those traumas may be, whatever those hurts may be, the betrayals, you need to release them, move on, move forward. And be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Sometimes, now this might not be anyone's particular situation, but this is an example. Sometimes you break up with a relationship and then you feel like I am independent. I'm an independent, strong woman. I can go out there and I can do this myself. And you find yourselves rushing through the healing process, trying to jump into another situation, trying to get to the next boat, get to the next island, right? Get to the next island. But you have to realize that you have to be patient. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to change your perspective and be patient. Find peace within yourself. Find peace by yourself. And once you find that peace in yourself, right? That's Nine of Cups, right? Once you find that peace within yourself, then we can talk about moving on. Then we can talk about moving on, right? But you have to first find this peace within yourself before you can move on. If you haven't found this peace, you can't rush Can't rush the process. Can't rush the process. This is just an example. This might not resonate with everybody. You might not be going through a breakup, but there's other types of grief that we go through in life. And I think we all need to remember that that grief is something that takes time. You need to be patient with yourself, forgiving with yourself, even if you are a strong warrior. You don't cry. Even if that's you, you still need to deal with these emotions. You still need to be patient with yourself. You still need to make yourself whole again. And the way you make yourself whole is acknowledging your subconscious, acknowledging what's underneath, acknowledging the pain. Don't distract yourself with the here and now, the material. Don't distract yourself with the body. Right? And I hope that you're able to find that healing, to find that grace, find that patience. Because it seems like you're a very strong person. I could tell that off rip, came out with these cards. I'm like, this is a strong person. This is a strong person. This is a strong person. But it seems that you have gone through some stuff. And I think if you're able to work through these things, you definitely can come out on the other end. Still strong. Still strong, still raring to go. But you have to work through them. You have to work through them. Okay? Now, I really hope this resonated with you, and I really hope you appreciated this reading. If you have any thoughts, comments, or if you'd like to share your story, please go down to the comment section and let me know what's going on, Maybe we can support and help you through this. If you can, please like and subscribe. And I really do guys hope that everyone enjoyed their readings, and hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you.